Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, it's sudden death, but I'm going to keep going. I've already got the 2-to-1 win ratio, but it's the 3-to-1 or better ratio. That's when you get the really, really good stuff. Like, if my last time is any example, then it looks like getting 9 wins gives you an automatic, like, gold, rare, or epic, which would be pretty sweet. What was the last time? Shaman here.
Watch your back.
Okay, the engineer is okay, not one of my favorite early plays, but I don't see how I can get rid of her when I've got stuff I can cast, and that's the most important thing when you're, especially when you're going first. Oh, so bad. Fewer cards and everything. Can't do anything first turn, that's no surprise. I mean, the only first turn play I have is the Abusive Sergeant, and he's a crappy first turn play because he's only half as good on the first turn. Now, Engineer is a pretty weak sauce play for a second turn. Get out the Raptor and force my opponent to deal with it. Because the Raptor can kick any of his totems' asses, so he's not likely to just, like, totem. That's a little bit different, because it can stand up. I'm probably going to spend my whole next turn. Yeah, I could do this, and this might work out, but no, I prefer reliable things. I'm just going to kill that. Yes, he draws a card, but I get to hit him for 3, and I still have a creature out, and he doesn't. So, works for me. It's starting to look okay. It's still pretty heavy on card drawing gnomes, which are very... They're not a good use of... Like, they're good for card advantage, but early game, spending your mana efficiently is a big deal, and they're not good for that. They don't improve my board situation very well. That does. Wow. Okay, if I cast something else first, I could eviscerate this guy. So I could cast the gnome, which would draw a card, and then eviscerate him and continue to do beats for 3. That's pretty good. Or I could play the Chillwind Yeti, and then either hit for 3 and hope he doesn't, like, buff this guy and kill the Yeti. Or I could trade for that to make sure the Yeti would survive, but then I'm not hitting him. The early Yeti is very strong, but honestly right now I think my best play is to engineer and eviscerate this guy, because he could be a big threat, and if I just kill him, I still keep control of the board for now. Yeah. We'll do that. It's a little bit excessive, but not very. Like, that guy is super dangerous. Get him there. It is a little dangerous to leave his spell power totem out, but my guys in play right now are very weak anyway, so he doesn't need spell power to AoE them. Although if he has a shock, that'll be annoying, because his shocks do 2 damage with this thing. That's also kind of annoying. But hitting me for 1, not that bad. Questing Adventurer. So I could play him and a Mad Bomber, which would be a pretty freaking crazy play. Like, not in a good way. Assassin's Blade, and kill her with it, and kill that, and keep my board control wouldn't do much damage.
I wonder.
But no, I'm kind of liking this board control thing against this guy. Worried about AoEs. It would still be nice to put out something big and fat, but I think as long as I'm keeping total control of the board, it's worth it, even though our life totals will kind of equalize. So yeah, we'll kill that. Unless he has an Acidu's, this sword is going to stick around. So hopefully that'll give me... The sword will allow me to cover my guys while I put more out and then start putting real pressure on him.
I hope you like my invention.
Okay, just trying to draw more removal, I guess. Totem? That is not so bad. I don't mind that. Those are some weak sauce plays. I approve. Okay, so I can afford to play this guy and the Amani Berserker, which is okay. But that's not really so great. I could play a Gnomish Adventurer and the Berserker. I'm tempted to save the Berserker longer, though, so that I can use him to buff the Questing Adventurer. I don't want to play the Mad Bomber. He's going to be worse for me than my opponent, most likely. I want the Yeti out, frankly. But it's not going to use my mana as well. I'm tempted to play this and keep sort of slow rolling it. I don't know about that, though. It gives him more chance to recover. This doesn't use my mana as well, but it would give me more forces in play, and that would help. I think I gotta waste my sword killing this thing, because it could take out my raptor.
Here we go.
So we'll do that. Let him keep his spell power for now. And yeah, if I don't. Why do I care about the questing adventurer? Screw the questing adventurer. I'm just gonna put out more power. More power, more damage now. If he lightning storms, it's gonna be very annoying, but the Yeti will survive. Lightning storm would wipe out everything else but the Yeti for sure. He would also lock 2 of his mana for the next turn, so he wouldn't be playing as much big stuff. If he has Lightning Storm plus something else, or if he just has the Lava Hammer or whatever it is, he can probably just kill this. He's thinking about it. I think if he had that, he would just do it, but it probably costs mana that he needs to cast other stuff. He wants to use a different card to kill one of them. He has many cards, and some of them appear to be removal. That's removal, that'll do it. Ow. I do not approve. Although if I shiv him, I can trade my Yeti. If I shiv this guy, I can trade him for that. That is even better. That is a no-brainer. I'm doing that. I'll enrage him. He's pissed off that I shivved my own guy. And he takes it out on Fire Element. I approve. Now, I have 5 mana. Obviously the most effective mountain of stuff I can put out for 5 mana is the silver whatever. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to let him keep his spell power totem, even though it's probably stupid.
Oh, if you're sure.
I'm going to play him. Actually,
ready, sir.
I'm wondering if I waste a use on my sword to kill a spell power totem, or if I should just hit him.
Here we
He
go.
must have some removal coming. I'm gonna actually do that. It's like a horrible waste, but it makes it less likely for him to get a taunt totem, and it prevents him, if he had Bloodlust or something, he could have it affects the totems too, so it's worth keeping them down. That Frost Shock would have done 2 damage, so it could have actually killed something, although he probably still would have had to use it on this guy because his health is low, and it would have been even lower if I had sworded him. Sprint! I needed that in another game. I don't need it so much this game because my game has been all gnomes all the time. Speaking of which, it is worth keeping the Bloodlust population down. My forces are a lot weaker now, unfortunately. For 8 mana, I don't want to play the Mad Bomber while I have all this stuff out, so that's a no-go. I'm going to cast the Gnomish Inventor. I'm going to save the Sprint for now. I've got stuff. The Sprint I wouldn't be able to cast anything else if I sprint. It takes my whole turn at this stage, so I'm better off just getting more stuff. Yeah.
If you insist.
There's nothing really worth healing with my heal guy. I'm going to play the Demolisher, which is a little bit more resistant to AoEs, and also has a good chance to inflict damage on whatever he puts out. Including it can kill a totem at random. Damn it. I guess I should have played this guy and healed him, because that's pretty annoying. Ah! Now that guy's going to come back. That's really unfortunate. Okay, so we start doing math. Can I kill him this turn? Do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. That does not kill him. There's no way it kills him. There's nothing I could draw with Sprint that would kill him, and it wouldn't be worth trying. Theoretically, I could kill him if I played the Mad Bomber and all 3 damage went to him. That's a pretty stupid way to make decisions. So, I do have a taunt thing. It can't, get through to me yet. It's probably worth killing off one of its 2 lives now. I play this guy first, then the heal for 3, then the mind control tech, I would end up with a 4/4 questing adventurer. So that's pretty good. Given that I have a lot more health than my opponent, I could just take the 6 to kill that thing. That might be the best, because my forces are still protected by the taunt guy, somewhat. And I'm going to be healing 3 anyway.
If you insist.
If you're sure.
Come on.
I have too many minions.
Oh, I ran up to minion limit. I forgot about that. Crap, I should have mad bombered. Ugh. Or suicided something against this. Stupid minion limit messed me up, and then because I wasn't expecting it, I didn't get the dagger out either. So that was bad. I better not lose this game after incompetently managing my time. Wind Fury, bad. Well, at least I can kill that thing now. I can just kill my opponent unless he does something. He only has 6 life. He has no taunt. He needs to remove some sources of damage. That'll get rid of 1. And I was going to hit max mana next turn anyway, so it doesn't cost me anything. He's got to kill the 3/3. But I still hit him for 6. Unless he gets taunt. And he doesn't. Game over.
Well played. You win.
Oh, I was going to hit him with everything but the inventor, and then see if I could kill him with the mad bomber. Okay, up 7 wins. 7-1. Or 7-2, I mean, whatever. You know what I meant. So that's pretty good. Can we do 8? I got a big gem on my key now. I should get something good for it. It should at least give me enough gold to pay for my next arena, but I would love to win the arena again. Again, 1 loss and I'm out, so we'll see how that goes. And they should be harder matches as we go on.
Valera versus
Another rogue.
Watch your...
I'm not sure that my strategy works as well against rogues as it does against others. I have fewer creatures, so if they have as much removal as me, it can go badly. I'm going first, eh? I'm going to get rid of the betrayal. I'll probably regret it, but hoping for a cheaper creature? Nope. I've got a slow-ass start. Got a slow-ass start. I almost said that a 3rd time. It would have been funnier, but put too much pause in between. Okay. This is not great. Although, at least I have a way that I can do some damage to minions, like, out of my hand. That's still not helpful unless they're all 1 toughness.
I hope you like my invention.
Yeah. Could be worse. Could have been something that did something. Speaking of not doing much, this is my choice. Say fine creature, no complaints there really. I better not attack. I'm going to need that mana for casting things. The 1 damage is so not worth it right now compared to the fact that that 1 damage might help me finish something off. He could play something with 3 toughness. This might get lucky and hit it for 2, and then I could take it out with that. What have we got?
So many options.
You have many, many cards. I'm going to start playing fat things next turn. Okay. And then coin and what? Shield Master. Okay. He's kind of unpleasantly large, and my barrel only hit the player, which is never my favorite thing. This deck is kind of taunt deficient, so that's not going to work out. Hey. If he's stealthed, does he still do that without breaking stealth? Because that would be gross. I think I owe it to humanity to figure that out, even though you could probably Google it or something.
Enter the
I
shadows.
have to find out if that is the truth. I kept thinking I should have attacked first, but I can't because the only thing is, he has a thing with taunt that would kill it. If this thing can really just sit there and bombard unmolested by anything short of AoEs, then that is hilarious. No. Not happy with that eviscerate. It does break stealth. That's kind of stupid, because nowhere does it say that that would happen. But I had to find out. Let's see. Silverhand Knight would be pretty good.
So many options.
But I think the thing I want right now is the one that can actually just crush his Shield Master.
You gotta be kidding me!
I'm going to hit that and then finish it off.
Go.
Gives him less options for taking out my mercenary. Really? Damn it. Very annoying. Doesn't cause me to lose the card, so there's kind of card disadvantage there, but he has a superior board position, and it is definitely helping him to maintain that board position. Okay, I think I need the Yeti. His stats work out really well for this situation, and I'm also going to play the Berserker because the Sergeant would be wasted on anything it can't attack right away, and these guys are too small to take out the Berserker easily. So, at the very least, getting rid of my stuff should be expensive for my opponent. And that's about the best I can do, because Taunt is not a thing that this deck does.
So many options.
That is horrible. Now he's going to get major card advantage. Yeah, and he can hit for one, then just trade a crap guy, draw a card. And when I kill his guys, he will still draw cards. Bad. Now, I could use Betrayal to kill these two guys. It would kill them at the same time, so the Cult Master wouldn't trigger. Then I could kill that. Alternatively, I could play the Assassin's Blade, attack with it, which I would take 3 damage for, and then sacrifice it to Whirlwind, to Blade Fury, which would do some damage to him as well, kill all his guys, and leave my Yeti at full health. I don't think I can afford to do that, though. I think I'm going to be in a much better board position after I Betrayal and then just kill him with the Yeti. Yeah, go away. This thing still has 2 health, so he can't just dagger it. And then I can still play something else, like an army.
Attend me.
Ready, sir.
I preferred this guy when he had a very large creature and I needed it to survive long enough to attack his large creature, but these guys have no drawback and a fair amount of stuff, and it takes you can't get rid of them with one single target card, so I'd rather have them against an empty board.
This guy's toast.
Damn it! Why does everyone else have the SI guy? 00 SI7. Shiv, that should come in handy. Yes. I think my play should include the Assassin's Blade this turn.
So many options.
I can do that. I can
Here we go.
kill this guy.
To battle.
Take that out. Still have more than 1 health left, which is important. Then I can shiv that. draw a card for killing it. And I have 1 mana left to play the Abusive Sergeant, buff this guy, and strike for 4 damage. Yes. So that was a good turn. Now let's see how it goes wrong. My opponent has many cards, and my guys are all kind of fragile. Although having a strong weapon out is something of an advantage.
Drink with me, friend.
He knows how the Brewmaster works. Despite his text, he doesn't bounce himself. That's a pretty cheap 8/8 for him, unfortunately. Kill some stuff and make me wish I still had my Abusive Sergeant, but that's okay. Racing him down is very unappealing, I must say. Okay, if I hit him for 3, then I sacrifice my weapon. I'm only really losing 1 durability on it. Then he'll be at 13. This thing will be at 5. This guy will be dead. Yeah. I think I'm going to want to do that. I've got 9 mana, so we can still do one of these and still play him. Ugh, I almost did it first, which would be stupid. No, hit you for 3. Then Blade Fury. Wham. Then I'm going to
If you insist.
hit you with that Mad Bomber, which is probably a stupid order to do things, but the timer is messing me up. No, I gotta trade that and play him. Stupid ass timer. Ugh. Again, it wouldn't be as big a problem if I wasn't doing the play-by-play. It does take brain power. Assassinate, that's unfortunate, but he's kind of there to eat things like that. I neutralized the 8/8, so I'm okay with that turn. And look, I get to draw cards. I don't have anything that costs more than 6 except for Sprint, so I might as well play him. That is good. This guy will protect me pretty well. Since I'm playing him, I might want to hold off on the Engineer. Although, frankly, the Engineer is so... Once she's out, she's so unimportant. I'll probably be playing her next turn anyway, just to see if I draw something better. Even though she's totally in death range for him. But right now, he is a big problem for my opponent, unless my opponent can kill him easily. Yeah, okay, that's probably pretty worthwhile. It did cost a card, though. And, oh, it went off afterwards and killed that. Awesome! I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah, that is pretty cool. You got Deadly Poison and then take out my Gnome. I'm definitely playing Gnome this turn. Wow, that was a lot of stuff you did. Holy crap. Well, let's see if I can match you stuff for stuff. Awesome. Can't just kill her outright. As nice as the thought is. Getting rid of her only thing is pretty good use. I played you. Get some stuff. Weapon up. Stabby, stabby. It's getting interesting. I mean, I'm in an advantageous position, but she could turn things around if she's lucky. No. Whatever she drew was not worth multiple cards, whereas the stuff I drew was kind of worth multiple cards. So, wow. After losing some early on, I have pulled it out. I am up to 8 wins, and we're going to find out next game, next video, for all the marbles. Do I win the arena, or do I fail out just before the end? Please click the like button before it clicks you.